Good day to us all. We are welcome to today's class. We have question under Jamb Polynomial mathematics question to solve. So let's do well and solve this question together. Please help me like and share the video, and on our YouTube channel, please help me subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thank you. So let's solve this question. We have if in brackets x minus 1, also in brackets x plus 1, and open bracket x minus 2, close bracket, are factors of the polynomial ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx minus 1. Find a, b, c respectively. So from here, solution. So we have Jamb question 2000 question, Jamb 2000 question 21. So solution to this. We have x minus 1. That will be what? For x minus 1, we have what? The f of x is what? Is 1. It's more or less like you are saying that what? The f of x here is 1. It's more or less like you are saying that x minus 1 equals to 0. So you have the value of your x is equals to 1. So the f of x is 1. So we have f of 1 for the cubic equation will be what? We have what? The cubic equation is what? Ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx minus 1. So if this is minus 1, so and then we are taking it as f of 1, so we've equated this one to be equals to 1. So if we introduce the equation sign now, so let's assume that this one is minus 1 is equals to 0. Just assume the way we have equals to 1. So this one will now be what? Ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx equals to 1. So now we have what? The value of our x here is 1. So we have this was 1 cube. So we have 1 cube a plus 1 square b plus 1 open bracket c, or in brackets 1c is equals to 1. So we have this one to be what? 1 cube is 1. So 1 times a is a. That is what? A plus what? Plus b plus c is equals to 1. That is for f of 1. So for the next one is what? F of minus 1. We have f of minus 1. This one will be what? That is x plus 1. For x plus 1, we have it to be what? F of minus 1. And that will give us what? We have it to be what? We have ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx is equals to 1. So we have it as minus 1 all cube a plus minus 1 all square x, or all square a plus open brackets minus 1 c is equals to 1. So what do we have here? We have what? Minus a plus b. This one is b. Minus a plus b. And then we have what? Minus c is equals to 1. So we take this one as equation 1. This as equation 2. So what do we have now? We have what? For the last one is f of 2. If this is what? Minus 2, then we have it as f of 2. So we have ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx is equals to 1. So we have what? Our x here is 2. So we have 2. 2 cube a plus what? 2 square b is equals to what? 2 square 2 all square b plus 2c is equals to 1. So what we have here? We have what? 8a plus 4b plus 2c is equals to 1. So this one will be our equation what? Equation 3. So we have equation 1 is this. We have our equation 2 is this. We have our equation 3 is this. So for us to be able to find the value, so we have simultaneous equation to solve, which we have it as what? A plus b plus c is equals to 1. A plus b plus c is equals to 1. We have the next equation, equation 2, minus a plus what? B minus c is equals to 1. This is equation 1, and this is equation what? Equation 2. And then for equation 3, 8a plus what? Plus 4b plus 2c is equals to 1. That is what? Equation 3. So for us to be able to solve for these equations, so let's we are going to use substitution method. We are going to use two methods, substitution method and also matrices method to solve it. So we have what? Use equation 1, and then we have what? Let's make C the subject of formula, and then we substitute the value of C in equation 2 and equation 3 for us to be able to find our answer. So we have what? A plus B plus C is equals to 1. So the value of C is equals to what? 1 minus A minus B. That is the value of C. So let us substitute the value of C in equation 2, and then we substitute the value of C also in equation 3. So then we'll be able to find our value, our answer. So this one is equation 4. So sub for C equals 1 minus A minus B in equation 2. So what do we have here? So we have equation 2 is what? Minus A plus B minus C equals to 1. So minus A plus B minus, what is the value of C? The value of C now is 1 minus A minus B, close bracket. So is equals to what? 1. So let's open the brackets. We have minus A plus B. So with minus now, we have minus 1 plus A plus B is equals to 1. So what do we have here? Minus A, we cancel plus B. Plus B plus B will give us what? 2B. And then we have minus 1 is equals to 1. Take minus 1 to the other side, it turns to plus 1. That is what? 2B is equals to 1 plus 1. And then we have it to be what? 1 plus 1 is 2. So we have 2b is equals to 2. So the value of our b is equals to what? Is equals to 1. B is equals to 1. So that is the value of our b. So we can now, that means that we can now find, let's look at b is already known. So from there, we have equation 1. What will now be the value of equation 1? We have a from equation 1 and 3. So we have the value of b is already known, which we have as what? In equation 1 we have a plus b plus c is equals to 1. So b is 1, so we have a plus 1 plus plus 1 plus c is equals to 1. So if we take this one to the other side, we have a plus c is equals to 1 minus 1. A plus c is equals to 0. So that's from equation 1. Let's take this as what? Equation 5. So we have from equation 3, we have 8a plus 4b plus 2c is equals to 1. So what is our b now? We have 8a plus 4 open bracket 1 plus 2c equals to 1. So we have it to be what? 8a plus 2c is equals to what? This 4 times 1 is 4. Take it to the other side. So 1 minus 4. So we have 8a plus 2c is equals to what? Minus 3. So we can solve this one using elimination method now. So what do we now have? We now have, let's take this one as what? Equation. This is now equation 6. So we have the two equations, a plus c equals to 0, equation 5. 8a plus 2c equals to minus 3, equation 6. So let's multiply this with 2, and then we multiply this with 1. So we have what? 2a plus 2c equals to 0. We have 8a plus 2c equals to minus 3. So equation 7, equation 8. So equation what? Equation 8 minus equation 7. So we have what? 6a equals to what? Minus what? Minus 3 minus 0 is minus 3. So we have what? The value of our a will be equals to minus 3 over 6, which is equals to minus 1 over 2. That is the value of our A. So it remains the value of C. So we have A plus C from equation 5. A plus C is equals to 0. What is the value of our A? A is minus 1 over 2 plus C is equals to 0. So C is equals to what? Take this one to the other side. That is what? 1 over 2. So from this method, we're able to get our value of A to be what? The value of A is minus 1 over 2. The value of B is equals to 1. This is the value of our B, which is 1. And the value of our C is equals to what? 1 over 2. That is the correct answer. And we have the answer in option A. That is the correct answer to that. So, using matrices method to calculate for this, we can also use matrices method to calculate this homogeneous equation. We are going to use the Cramer's rule of the matrices to calculate for what? The simultaneous equation we have before us. So, Cramer's rule matrices method. So we still get the same answer as our option A. So let's see what we have. So solution, Cramer's rule, matrices method. So from here, we can write the coefficients of our variables in matrix form. Let us now take it as matrix X. Coefficient of our variable, we have it as what? 1, minus 1, 8. On the first column, we have 1, 1, 4. On the second column, we have what? 1, minus 1, and then 2. On the what? On the third column. And which is, this matrices is equals to the value of this 1 by 1 matrix 1, 1, 1. So we now have what? So this is coming from this here, the first column here is A, B, and C. So we have what? The value of our A is equals to what? The determinant of what? X subscript A over determinant of what? Of X. And then the value of our B is equals to determinant of X subscript B over determinant of X. The value of our C is equals to a determinant of X subscript C over determinant of X. So what is the determinant of X now? So we have X is already given to us. So we have the determinant of X. We have these strokes, talks about, it means that this is determinant of X. This is matrix X, determinant of X. So we have this, I'm going to put it in stroke. We have 1 minus 1, 8. We have 1, 1, 4. And then we have 1 minus 1, 2. So we are going to look for the determinant of what? Of X now. So if we put strokes, unlike we put brackets, so this one means if I put bracket, that is matrix. If I put strokes, that is determinant. So we have, for the first column is positive, second column negative, third column is positive. So we have it as what? So the determinant of our X will now be equals to what? We have the first column, first row is 1, and then if you remove this away, and cancel this away, so you'll be left with this 2 by 2 matrix. So the 2 by 2 matrix there will be what? 1, 4, minus 1, 2. And then for the second column, we have this one is negative at the top. So we have what? Minus, sorry, this is minus 1. We have the 2 by 2 matrix here. So removing this away and this, so you'll be left with this matrices minus 1, 8, and then minus 1, 2. So because this matrix, this number 1 falls on what? On first row and second column. So that should be removed away, and then we'll be able to have these remaining numbers which will form this 2 by 2 matrix minus 1, 8, and minus 1, 2. So for the last one is positive, and then the value here is a negative, is a positive value as well. So this is 1, 1, 1, 1. So the value here is positive value as well. So please don't let us be confused. So we have this one is what? Plus 1, and then we have the 2 by 2 matrix. If we remove this and this away, we'll be left with this number. We have what? Minus 1, 8, and 1 and 4. So minus 1, 8, and then we have 1 and 4. So from here, we find the determinant of this, and then with respect to this. So the determinant of what? Matrix X will be 1, open big bracket, 1 times 2 is 2, minus, open small bracket, minus 1 times 4 is minus 4, close brackets, close big brackets, minus 1, open big bracket, minus 1 times 2 is minus 2, minus small bracket, minus 1 times 8 is minus 8, close brackets, close big brackets, plus 1, open bracket, minus 4, minus 4 times 1 times 8 is 8. So what we have here, we have 1, open bracket, 2 plus 4, close bracket, minus 1, open bracket, minus 2 plus 8, plus 1, open bracket, minus 4 minus 8 is minus 12. So we have this one is what? 1, open bracket, 6, minus 1, 6, and then plus times minus is minus, and that will give us what? 12. So what we have here, that is what? 6 minus 6 minus 12, and that will give us what? Minus 12. That is the determinant of what? Matrix what? Matrix X. So we now look for the determinant of what? X subscript A. So which will now be what? This is the determinant we are going to look for. This value here will now replace the value of what? The A value. So the value of our answer here will replace the value of our A value. So which will be what? 1, 1, 1. We have 1, 1, 4. We have 1 minus 1, 2. So we are going to look for the determinant of X subscript A for us to be able to find the value of A. So determinant of X subscript A will now be equal to what? Just like the way we did for the other one. So we have what? Plus 1. We have what? 1, 4, minus 1, 2. And then we have minus 1. We have determinant of 1, 1, minus 1, 2. And then we have what? Plus 1. Determinant of 1, 1, 1, 4. And then what do we now have next? We have what? That is what? 1. Open bracket, 2 minus 4. Close bracket, minus 1. Open big bracket, 2 minus 1. Close big brackets, plus 1. Open bracket, 4 minus 1. Close bracket. So what do we now have to be our answer? So we have this one to be 1 open bracket, 2 plus 4, close bracket, minus 1, open bracket, 2 plus 1, close bracket, plus 1, open bracket, 3. So this one gives us what? 1, let me just manage this side, which is what? 1 open bracket, 6, minus 1, open bracket, 3, plus what? 3. So this gives us what? 6 minus 3 plus 3. 6 minus 3 plus 3 will give us what? Will give us 6. So, and that will give us what? That means that our value of A is equal to what? X subscript A over determinant of X subscript A over determinant of X. And that will give us what? A is equal to what? Determinant of what? X subscript A is 6. Determinant of X is what? Minus 12. Determinant of X is minus 12. That is over minus 12, which gives us what? Minus 1 over 2. That is the value of our A. So for our B now, X subscript B, for us to be able to calculate the determinant, we what? We replace what? The value of our answer with what? The value of the coefficient of B. So, and that gives us what? This determinant will be 1 minus 1, 8. And then this value of the coefficient of B will be substituted with the value of our answer, which is 1, 1, 1. 1 minus 1, 2. So what do we now have to calculate? So just like the way we calculated for our X, the way we calculated for our X subscript A, we also calculate for the determinant of our X subscript B. So what do we now have now? We have the determinant of X subscript B will now be equals to, this is plus minus plus. So we have it as what? Plus 1. We have what? 1, 1, minus 1, 2. And then we have minus 1. We have determinant of minus 1, 8. Minus 1, 2. We have plus 1. We have determinant of minus 1, 8, 1, 1. So what do we now have as our determinant? We have what? Plus 1, or we put it as 1. Open bracket, this big bracket, we have 2 minus open bracket minus 1, close big bracket minus 1, open big bracket minus 2 minus open bracket minus 8, close big bracket, plus 1, open bracket, we have minus 1 minus 8. So what do we now have? So we have this reward. 1 open bracket 2 plus 1 close bracket minus 1 open bracket minus 2 plus 8 close bracket plus 1 open bracket minus 9. So we have this as 3 minus 1 open bracket 6 minus 9. So this is 3 minus 6 minus 9, and that gives us what? Minus what? Minus 12. So we have what? That is the determinant of what? X subscript b. So the value of our b is equal to determinant of x subscript b over determinant of x. So we have this one is what? Minus 12, and determinant of x is what? Minus 12 also. So this gives us 1. So we have the last one, which is what? The determinant of x subscript c. So for us to be able to calculate determinants, we also substitute the answer with what? The coefficient of c. So we have what? 1 minus 1, 8, 1, 1, 4, and then we have 1, 1, 1. So we look for the determinant of this. So we have determinant of x subscript c will now be equals to, this is plus minus plus. So we have plus 1. We have what? 1, 4, 1, 1. We have minus 1. We have minus 1, 8, 1, 1, 1, and then we have what? Plus 1. We have minus 1, 8, 1, 4. So what do we now have next? We have what? 1 open bracket 1 minus 4. We have minus 1 open bracket minus 1 minus 8. We have plus 1 open bracket minus what? Minus 4 minus 8. So what will this one give us? We have what? 1 into bracket minus 3 minus 1 into bracket minus 9, and this one is plus 1 into bracket minus 12. And this gives us what? 1 minus 3 plus 9, and then we have what? Minus 12. What does this give? The answer to this will be what? So the determinant of x subscript c will now be equals to what? So minus what? Minus 6. So for us to be able to calculate the value of our c, calculate the value of our c. So our c is equals to what? Determinant of x subscript c over determinant of x. So which you have it as what? Determinant of x subscript c is minus 6 over determinant of x is minus 12. So which we have it as what? 1 over 2. Therefore, the value of our a is what? Minus 1 over 2. Value of our b, which you have here, is what? Is 1. And the value of our c is equals to what? 1 over what? 1 over 2. That is our answer. And then we still have it as what? Option what? Option A. Thank you.